Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining me for today's talk. There's an urgent situation unfolding in America, and today I'll unveil all the unnerving details. So let's get started with a critical question. Where were you on March 9th, 2022, when President Biden signed the death warrant on American freedom? On that day, in a hush ceremony at the White House, without the approval of Congress, the states, or the American people, Biden signed into law Executive Order 14067. Buried in his order are a few paragraphs titled Section 4. The language in Section 4 makes Order 14067 the most treacherous act by a sitting president in the history of our republic, because Section 4 sets the stage for legal government surveillance of all U.S. citizens, total control over your bank accounts and purchases, and the ability to silence all dissenting voices for good. In this new war on freedom, the Dems aren't coming for your guns. No, they're thinking much bigger than that. They're coming for your money. And it's already started. Hi, my name is Jim Rickards. I'm a former advisor to the Pentagon, the White House, Congress, the CIA.
Shalom Yashrallah. First and foremost, we want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'Hashem, Yahushai, Ba'Hashem, R'chakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and others of Great Millstone who rule well and who taught us his truth, and salutations to all the Akim pushing this word in truth and in sincerity with charity. We're the brothers from the Great Millstone camp here in Chicago, and Lord willing, it's an edifying lesson. All right, as you see here, one of the E's exposing the agenda, man. All right, this is an insider, all right, that has firsthand look at what's going on, and here it is, he's exposing it, and this is all prophecy, all right, because this is the MOTB, man, all right.
No, I was going to say, if you keep watching the video, he goes into it, how they're going to have more control over your money. How if you buy the wrong thing, support the wrong person, or into the wrong, environment, whatever the case is, that they're just gonna cut off your money. That he didn't call it a chip. He called it something else. But it was the same thing. It's the MOTV. So and he said it's already here because the banks are already working on it. The articles have already came out last year that banks were looking towards a digital payment system, and to get rid of the paper money, So now they've been doing that, and he was saying that late 2013, if not 2023, if not 2024, that they're actually gonna be rolling it out. That's literally within a year or two, man. So this thing is here and it's amping up more and more, man. And Biden, like it says right there, just signed it into law, man. So it's only a matter of time.
That's right. I had one since you had made a point earlier, and because like the brother said, this is an inside. This is one of Esau's, co-workers, if you may say. Anyways, it's Psalms 60:8. It says, "So they shall make their own tongue fall upon themselves, and all that see them shall flee away." Because here it is. This guy, he actually he has some intel because he works. What I'm saying? What did he say he was? He was a
former advisor to CIA, and he was a
Congress
advisor for the White House, Congress, and the CIA. Yep.
So he's deep. He's deep within the system. You know what I'm saying? And here it is. He's coming out. To the public, letting what plans they have planned for the future. Like the brother said, this is all the same technology that they're gonna use for the MOTB. But that was
kind of. Let's get to the MOTB. This is Revelation 13, verse 16. And he causeth all that he is Esau Edom, the so-called white man, the one ruling today. And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a digital all, right? The M to the A to the R to the K right here that you see. When you go into the Greek, it's charagma, right? It's a digital all in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the M to the A to the R to the K, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. All right. So, like the guy said, Jim Rickards, he said, the government will be able to just turn off your micro CHIP. You see? So all you that trust in Egypt, all right, not only will you get a sword in your hand where this micro CHIP is implanted, All right, but Esau, he has the ability to turn it off on you, man. All right, for trusting in him. You see?
Right. And they're not gonna come and tell you like, oh, this is the MOTB. No, they're gonna do it in ways where they're gonna seem like they're beneficial towards you.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they're gonna like, oh no, this is to help you to keep your money safer. It's gonna help you to, you know, do this and do that. But at the end of the day, it all leads to what, them having more and complete control over you, being as God, as it says in Ezekiel the 28th chapter. You know. This is 2 Corinthians 2:11. It says that Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. You know, and we're clearly through the Spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. That's how we're not ignorant, and that's how we know what this means, man. And that's how we know that what that guy was talking about right there is literally that Revelations 13 and 16, you know, coming into fruition. You know, the steps for it to act, you know, before it gets actually forced and implemented on people, man. You know, this is what we're coming to now, and now it's not even us saying it. Now people are actually out there saying that this is happening, and we've been saying it before. You know, people started using the term digital payment and you know, this and this and the size of a grain of rice. We've been talking about it, you know, and now it's actually coming to pass. This is what these things mean, man. And if you still don't believe, then hey, you're gonna end up finding out when the Lord returns, man. Because those that have taken this and trusted in Egypt, which is trusting in Esau Edom, the so-called white man, hey, they're gonna find out the hard way. You know, they're gonna be stricken with those swords, like the brother says. They're gonna be, you know, burned with that fire, man. You know.
Okay.
This is 2 Ezra chapter 2 verse 13. It says, "Go and you shall receive. Pray for few days unto you, that they may be shortened. The kingdom is already prepared for you. Watch." You know, and we see the prophecies are being coming in faster, man. You know, that's the Lord showing the days for us, man. You know, because we know these things are need to pass. All right, you know, it's not gonna be a proverb no more. You know, you know, like it tells you in Ezekiel, what was that 30? You know, was that 34 and 12, something like, you know, hey, these things that the Lord has spoken are gonna fulfill themselves, man. His word shall not come back void. You know, so hey, this is a huge part of prophecy, man. Is them implementing this charagma. You know, and just the Lord, you know, speeding up the times, man. You know, so hey, the kingdom's already prepared for us. All right, we just gotta watch. You know, scriptures pray as well as watch, man. You know, make sure we're in our high tower, man, and looking for these prophecies, man. That's the spirit of Yahushua, the spirit of prophecy. All right, so looking into the prophecy, man, that means what we're meditating upon the scriptures. You know, making sure that we see these things, man, and actually warn the people and let people know, this was already foretold, man. If you know from the beginning.
I got that precept that you quoted earlier. It's Ezekiel chapter 12, verse 23. It says, "Tell them therefore, thus saith the Lord Yahweh, I will make this proverb to cease, and they shall no more use it as a proverb in Israel, but say unto them, the days are at hand, and the effect of every vision." You know, it's like the brother, you know, was going into, you know, hey, this is the time, man, that we see, you know, hey, these prophecies starting to speak, man, it's fulfilling itself, man. All right, like the brother said, that's why we need to be on our watch, man, you know. Scripture says in Habakkuk, it says, basically, wait for it, for it will tarry, but it shall surely come, it will not tarry.
Mm-hmm.
So, hey, these things are coming to pass, you know, sooner or faster, you know, than, you know, we once thought, man, all right? And I'm going to just read it real quick. Habakkuk chapter 2 and verse 3. It says, "For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come, it will not tarry." You know, that's the thing. You know, so hey, we gotta constantly be upon our watch, and these videos and these clips is just more uplifting to the spirit, more of a sign of the times that we in, man. You know, Esau is making his move. All right, you know, hey, we just being a watchman, reporting it to you. You know, reporting it to Israel, man. All right, letting you know that the MOTB, all right, you know, is at hand. You know?
Right, because people want, like, they like facts, right? They always, oh, well, how do you know, and show me the facts and all that. Well, here it is. Now there's videos that people that are not associated with us in any way, shape, or form talking about it. So what is that? You know, that should be a sign to you. Like, damn, you know, there's no way in hell that men from all around the world, different types of life, actually came, you know, in this, and were able to break this down and tell you all these things before they came to pass. You know, that should show you that there's something, you know, spiritual about this, man. You know, there's something different about this. You know, but I'm gonna get this scenario in Genesis, because you know it's not a coincidence that Esau Edom is pushing and leaning towards digital payments around the same time these man-made famines are happening. You know, because he's gonna use that as an excuse to further persuade people to trust in him and in his MOTV. This is Genesis 47. I'm just gonna get straight to the point. And 18. It says, when the year was ended, they came unto him the second year, and said unto him, we will not hide it from my Lord, how that our money is spent. My Lord also had our herds of cattle. There is not aught left in the sight of my Lord, but our bodies and our lands. So eventually these man-made famines are going to get so bad that people are going to be like, damn, we tried doing this, we tried doing that. I sold all my shit. I sold what I could. Now I don't have anything to sell. You know, what do I do? And then what? That's why Esau is going to come with the, oh, well, you know what? You know, just do this, you can take this, and, you know, we'll throw in, you know, they already been prepping the people by giving them stimulus checks. So they'll be like, you know what, we'll give you $2,000 just off top, just take, if you just take it alone. You know, if you just by taking it, we'll supply you with $5,000. You know, and people, because they're in that desperate need, they're gonna be like, oh shit, to them that's like a dream come true. It's like somebody answering their prayers, right? It says, wherefore shall we die before thine eyes, both we and our land? So they're gonna be like, damn, we lost everything. You know, if we continue in this, we're just gonna end up dying, dropping dead. So might as well, you know what? Hey, that sounds good. Just by taking this, I get 5,000 and food in my stomach and all that. Oh, perfect. You know. It says, wherefore shall we die before thine eyes, both we and our land? Buy us and our land for bread, and we and our land will be servants unto Pharaoh, and give us seed that we may live and not die, that the land be not desolate. You know, and that's exactly what they're gonna do. People are gonna be willingly, you know, to take this. They're gonna be willing to take this. They're even, you know, through the spirit, they're gonna get into fights and arguments and all that just so they can be first in line to take this, man. You know, that's how crazy is gonna be out here, man. And Esau knows this. That's why he's doing these man-made famines, so he could have a way to push this MOTV without, you know, getting his hands dirty, so to speak. You know, so that he could say and be like, oh, well, they chose it. I never forced that on them. Mm-hmm. You know, that's how Esau. You remember, Esau is the
crafty devil.
The crafty devil. You know, he's the perfect devil. Mm-hmm. You know. It says, and I'm gonna skip down to verse 25, you know, because this is the sentiment that people are gonna have once they take this, and once, you know, Esau blesses them with, you know, all that madness. Verse 25, it says, and they said, thou hast saved our lives. Let us find grace in the sight of my Lord, and we will be Pharaoh's servants. You know, these people are gonna look at him as a god, like, oh my God, thank you, you saved my soul. We were at the verge of death. You came in with this, and now we have food. This can't possibly be the MOTV. This saved us from this, you know, this catastrophe and all this, you know. And they're actually, without whether they say it literally or not, they're actually gonna become Pharaoh's servants and gonna fight for his cause, man, for his ways, you know. That's why it says that in Revelations that those who not bow down to the image of the beast shall be put to death. That image goes into basically the ways of this world. You know, like for example, America's, we like to say, is Rome 2.0, right? America's literally the spitting image of Rome. You know, so whoever doesn't want to bow down to that image, the ways and philosophies of Esau Edom, guess what? They're gonna be put to death. And it might not be, you know, and Salakia, some of the deaths at first, at least, are gonna be, you know, Esau's gonna be there. Well, look, they're bringing it upon themselves. All they have to do is to take this, and they'll have food for the rest, you know, for as long as they want. We're not forcing them, but really they are. Why? Because they're making everything around you be uncomfortable for those who do not want to be under the image vibration, the image of the beast vibration. You know. This is his plan. This is what he has in store, man. And we're letting you guys know, you know. And those, especially if you're an Israelite, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, you know, we have the Lord on our side. He, as drastic as shit may get, the Lord is not his hand is not shortened that he cannot save, you know. He will always be there without us having to degrade ourselves, without us having to do some weird shit to get food and all that. All we have to do is trust in the Lord. That's what we have to build ourselves up now, so we can have our faith can be built up, and in that day we'll be able to, you know, stand firm no matter what Esau threatens us with, whether taking away our food, taking away our clothes, kids, whatever, you know, because these are the times that we're coming into, man, you know. And they're sooner than we think.
Kind of have one. This is 1 Thessalonians chapter 5 verse 4. It says, but ye brethren are not in darkness, that day shall overtake you as a thief. All right, and I brought this out, you know, basically to back up the brother, you know, we are not ignorant of Satan's devices, man, because we're watching, man. All right, we're keeping up with the current news, the current events. All right, and we're matching them up with prophecy, all right, with the scriptures, all right, so we can know what times we're in, man, all right. So when these things, you know, really start to hit the fan for real, all right, you know, and desperate times come upon these people, man, all right, we're not gonna be taken as a thief in the night, man. We're not gonna because these people, man, once these things begin at the fan, they're not gonna know what's going on, man, all right. They're not gonna know which way to turn, all right. It's gonna be like a chicken with their head cut off, man, all right. But hey, us to the Spirit, since we've been, hey, like the brother said, building up our faith, all right, you know, hey, building up our spiritual bank account, all right, hey, building up our trust in the Lord, man, all right, we're gonna already know what times we're in, man, all right. Like the brother said, all you gotta do is trust in Yahweh Shah in these times, man. The Lord's gonna provide, man, all right. Just don't give in to Esau and his system, man, you know.
Just real quick, just to touch on the point how the brother made, how this is all spiritual. You know, there's men all over the world, you know, teaching and warning and prophesying about these things that are about to come, man. You know, and it is all the power of the Lord. This is Baruch chapter 4, verse 37. It says, "Lo, thy sons come, whom thou sentest away, or they come gathered together from the east to the west by the word of the Holy One, rejoicing in the glory of the Most High," man. All right, so through this word, man, we're being gathered, all right, you know, in the Spirit of the Lord, all right, and we were teaching these things, things that are about to come, man, you know, and that's spiritual, because while, you know, this kingdom is being put down and destroyed, the Lord's lifting up a new kingdom, man, a new people, man, which is the elect, man.
Khan, and we hope this lesson was edifying and exhorting. Again, we want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Chakorash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule one, who taught us this truth, and salutations to all the Akim, pushing this word in truth and in sincerity with charity. Shalom wa abababal.